Hello everyone. So today I'm going to do a comparison video on what's better, City Skylines 1 or City Skylines 2. Now I've got a piece of paper here and a pen. Every good thing that I say about each game, they get 1 point. Now, each game that has the most points in the game, I would recommend more. However, if I happen to recommend City Skylines 1 more, then I recommend playing the game a little bit after, because right now it's in quite a bit of an early stage and it's not quite, like a full game yet. So expect some bugs if you start playing City Skylines 2. So let's just jump right into it. So one thing about City Skylines 1 that I like. So one thing that I like is just the fact that roads and the grids are so easy to place. Because in City Skylines 2, it's really hard to put all the grids down if you want to build a grid. So, yeah, 1 point to City Skylines 2. I'll write that down. Okay, City Skylines 1 has 1 point. City Skylines 2, one thing that I like about it is the fact that just the construction mechanism. I like the way that actually takes some time for the buildings to be built. However, I don't really think many people would really care about that, but I do. So, I don't know if I'm going to add a point onto CS2 for that. Let's not add a point onto CS2. Now, one bad thing about City Skylines 1 and 2. So, one bad thing about City Skylines 1 is just the fact that you need a lot of mods to make the game somewhat enjoyable. And also the DLCs are actually quite expensive. You got one last night and it was $18. So that wasn't the great idea. It was quite expensive. Now, one bad thing about City Skylines 2 is the fact that the graphics. So I've got an Intel i7 core thing, and it's like this PC, and we've got a graphics card, and even just having a graphics settings on medium on City Skylines 2, that's already putting us at taking up to 92% of our GPU, and that's absolutely ridiculous. So you would need a good PC to at least just do medium, and medium, that reduces the graphics and makes it not look as good. So yeah, one bad thing about City Skylines 2. One good thing about City Skylines 2. When you do have mods on City Skylines 1, I meant, not 2, the game can actually become quite enjoyable because there's so many new things that you can do, and just the mods just add so much more to the game and make it a lot better. Now, one good thing about City Skylines 2. Okay, so 1 point to City Skylines 1. One good thing about City Skylines 2. The fact I like how you can easily build roundabouts, because if you have a 4-lane intersection, that can obviously become quite clogged up because of the amount of traffic that's going through. So instead of deleting the entire road and putting a roundabout in, you can just you won't burp, but what you will do is you select this weird round thing and you put it in the middle of the thing, in the middle of the intersection, at the 4-way intersection, and then it creates a nice roundabout. So that's 1 point to City Skylines 2. City Skylines 1 has 2 points right now. So once I run out of ideas, then then yeah, we're going to end the video and I'm going to recommend what I like better. So, one thing that I don't like about City Skylines 1, I've got to think. I don't like how there aren't many, like, you can't really do a beach or something, because, like, as an Australian, I love the beach sometimes. But, like, you know, you can't really build a beach and make it look like somewhat realistic. And if you just build a grid, your buildings are just going to become a bunch of 4x4 buildings, and that's not really what I want. So it looks quite ugly because it looks so repetitive. 4x4 buildings just forever, and that can obviously be not the greatest thing to look at in the city. So okay, one thing to look at about City Skylines 2, one bad thing. So I don't like how the cranes don't really carry anything. They're not carrying like a metal block or something. They just sort of spin around aimlessly and do nothing. So that's something that I know. So, okay. One good thing about City Skylines 1, I like how the graphics are they're good. Yeah, right. It's like medium graphics, but you still have 60 frames per second. On City Skylines 2, medium graphics, that would be like around like 40 frames per second. So, yeah, one good thing about City Skylines 1. City Skylines 1 right now has 3 points. It isn't looking too good for City Skylines 2 right now. Okay. One good thing. Oh no. I put the tally mark on the wrong one. Okay. Ow. The stupid thing jabbed me. Okay. 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 So, one good thing about City Skylines 2. Yeah. So, like, I think I'm going to end the video here. So, what game I recommend the most? By this paper, it says I like City Skylines 1 a little bit better. However, I'm pretty sure that once some updates get in and you get a better computer, City Skylines 2 is going to be superior. But right now, I don't recommend I don't recommend spending $83. It's just not worth it. So, yeah. So, on that note, I would like to thank you all for taking my advice, and I'll see you later.